Take a shot to that.
Heavy on take a shot. I'm surprised that it was good.
Yeah, and I said I can cook. I said I can cook.
She know how to fight with her words. Just she like, what's up? Like, I want to roomies now.
Yes, we are. Oh, y'all hid the baby from us, so hide this from us too. You know. Welcome to ATL After Hours, your ultimate nightlife podcast. I'm your host Ramel,
and I'm your host Kadisha.
And let's dive into After Hours together.
Yay!
I know. Welcome back.
Well, I know. Welcome back to episode 7.
Episode 7, the lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7. It's been a while. What, about 2 months? I would say.
About 2 months. We've been away. Did y'all miss us?
They probably did. I know they did. We've been having people text us too. Like, I've been having people text us. Like, I think your grandma texted us.
My grandma texted me today.
Your grandma was not playing, bro.
She said, "You dropped the podcast."
Right. Your grandma
like,
be on it. Was on it.
Yeah.
Y'all, we was going through a little bit of a personal issues on the background. We both left a toxic job. I left a toxic job first. Thank God.
Is it still intact?
The job is still there.
I heard you burned it down.
Almost, friend. Look, we can't disclose anything right now.
It's an open case. It cannot be talked about.
That is that. I'm just playing y'all. But no, we left a toxic job. Mm-hmm. The building is still up, still standing.
Right. For now,
right? For now. And y'all know how that is. Like, leaving a toxic job is just so liberating.
Right. Let's take a shot to that.
Heavy on take a shot to leave a toxic job.
Right.
What?
Shot to life.
Well, I needed that.
Oof. Right.
So during that whole process, we also moved. Remember, we're on roomies now.
Yes, we are.
Rebecca, how feel living with me?
It's cool. You on your own side of the wing of the house, and I'm on
Literally. Yeah. We got our own little side. He got his own little side. I started trying to
cook now. I cooked 2 meals.
Yes, y'all. I got Ramel in the kitchen because he's not playing.
What I made, like some honey chicken,
so the first time you made chicken, it was like smothered chicken and rice.
Smothered chicken and rice
with some peppers. Mm-hmm. It was really good. I was actually surprised, friend.
All my friends were surprised. Everyone was like, "Oh, I'm so surprised."
I'm surprised that it was good.
Yeah, and I said I can cook. I said I can cook. I always said I can cook. I said if ever in a situation were to occur, I can cook. I prefer not to, but I can.
Okay, Ramel.
And I proved that.
He did, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. He was in that kitchen, and then the second time you cook, it's almost like a teriyaki, like a honey
garlic teriyaki chicken. Yeah.
It was really good. It was really good. So Ramel in the kitchen with it,
all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Don't play with him in the kitchen. One thing about it, don't play with my friend.
Exactly.
But yes, Ramel in the kitchen. We had painted and everything. We painters. Talk about us painting, bro.
Painting was so crazy, yo. I remember I walked into the room. I seen you had like all the paint up, and I was just like, oh, okay, it can't be that hard.
Y'all.
I went there and did it. I was like, oh, whoa. Like, I'm painting like walls.
I felt like a real grown man. Like, I really was like, yo, I'm finna get this done. And let me tell y'all something. I don't know how the people be doing on the regular, but the next day, my whole body was hurting because I had to get on the ladder. Like, I was not playing. I was like, because every time we go to somebody, they was talking about like $300, 3 or more.
I feel like we could do that. Like,
yeah, we needed it.
We didn't need that.
We didn't need that.
So we got it together.
Self-sufficient.
Self-sufficient.
Don't play with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we just been having a whole transition.
Exactly.
And now we back and we better, we ready. I'm excited, y'all. I miss y'all. If y'all ain't miss us, I miss y'all. I really did.
Give us a hug.
Okay.
Right.
And that wasn't even no church hug either. Let's get into it.
That was an embrace.
that was definitely an embrace. All right, y'all. So y'all know we got to get back into our news and celebrity news, pop culture. We got to get back into that, y'all. Right. I don't know if you want to start this off or you want me to start it off.
You go ahead and start it off.
Okay. You know I'm messy, honey. And I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute. So apparently, Halle Bailey and DDG were going through some issues last week, I want to say. About last week, right? Was it last week?
I think it was last week, yeah.
Apparently, DDG claims that Halle was not allowing him to see his son after she told him that Halo was sick and to come over and visit. This is apparently what DDG said, okay? Mm-hmm. He also claims that as he went over to her residence, that he was kicked out. So apparently, Halle was like, okay, baby, you got to go. Right. My son is sick. I don't know what exactly went down, but DDG was highly upset on the stream and basically was saying, like, he's not going to keep on protecting her, like, good girl image anymore.
Right.
So I don't know what's up with that whole situation. I thought it was childish for him to bring it to the stream. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And then too, for you to exaggerate and say you don't see your son when we clearly see your son with your son all the time. Yeah. So this one time that you couldn't see your son is crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like I want to personally be left out the group chat of that because like I feel like I shouldn't be in that group chat. You know what I'm saying? Like
you felt like everybody should have been left out.
Everybody should have been left out. I feel like you need to take that up with a court appointed judge and whatever visitation rights or whatever y'all get worked out, y'all need to work that out.
Clock it.
Saying you want to see your son, like we just don't want to see that. And then I seen comments like, "Oh, y'all hid the baby from us, so hide this from us too." You know what I'm saying? Like
they like you hid the baby, hide the confrontation. Right, I feel like we don't want to see it.
Y'all are grown ups. Like y'all need to handle that like outside of the internet. For sure.
I definitely agree. And then too, like one last little point too, DDG child, if you wanted to come in that house in and out as you please, you should have put a ring on it. Let's be clear, because Halle Bailey is not no regular smuggler girl. Like it gives wife. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you wanted to come in and out that house as you please, you should have put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's just point blank period. Because I agree, you're not coming in and out of my house. Like you see a sign, that's it. And keep it moving. Right. Boy, you tried it. He tried it real bad. All right, let's go ahead and get into speaking of DDG. I don't know what's going on with the whole family, but apparently
been showing out.
This family been showing up and showing out.
The family been showing out.
They put it stamp on
Nobody wins when the family feuds.
Nope, clock it. Clock it. So apparently TT, which is DDG little sister, Brooklyn, which is Brooklyn is Deshay's sister, a little sister as well.
And they're both streamers.
Yeah. So TT, Brooklyn, and then Gigi happens to be Kai Cenat's current girlfriend right now. Mm-hmm. So apparently there was a little issue this past week. We don't know if they frenemies or enemies. We try to figure that out. Okay, because this definitely was some shade being thrown. So apparently the girls were on their way to the Rolling Loud concert. TT mentions that she, custom made her outfit. She was letting the streamers know, hey, my outfit is custom made. And then from the clips, apparently Gigi and Brooklyn found it hilarious that she custom made her outfit. I mean, the girls was falling out.
I think it was more than that, though. It was the way she did it, too. It was like, custom made.
Remember, you always say
like she said custom made.
Right, because she want the girls to know.
It's funny, but that's funny. Like, I'm going to laugh too. Like, it's like, okay, like, that's funny.
But see, this is the thing. I don't think that they were laughing. Well, they were laughing at, I don't think they were laughing at what she said. I think they were just laughing at her outfit in general.
Or I feel like the outfit was already for them, maybe like not something they would wear. So they thought it was kind of funny. And then when you say like custom made, it's like, they feel like, in their head, they're like,
child, it was shady.
That's hilarious. Like, I'm gonna laugh too. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I think the whole situation was shady and messy. Let me tell you something. It was like at least 2 or 3 different clips going on.
It was.
Okay, so when she said, hey, my outfit, TT said, hey, my outfit is custom made, there's no reason for Gigi and Brooklyn to be falling out. These girls was like... Like the girls was finna fall out and laugh for no reason. It's one thing, a little cackle is okay, but girl, you falling out. TT was trying to figure out what was so damn funny. She thought she said something funny.
It wasn't that funny. You know when you're not supposed to laugh, that makes you want to laugh more. It was like one of those situations. Like, when you in school and you like I don't want to laugh, but like
I get
me
it.
Not supposed to laugh is making me want to laugh.
So I'm glad you said that.
It's like,
I'm glad you said that because the fans was putting the pieces, the puzzles together.
They were Sherlock Holmes.
Let me tell you, the real girls who don't like bullies, they was putting them pieces together. Okay, they were basically saying that it was a conversation. It was like basically the reason why they were laughing so hard because there was a conversation. It was probably a conversation already before they even got in the car together. Yeah, then moving forward, while they were at the Rolling Loud concert, some random man decided to come up to TT and give her backhanded compliments, talking about she looked like Lil' Kim. You look like me in a Lil' Kim video. I don't even want to get into him, but yeah. And then Gigi was falling out laughing. Brooklyn was laughing a little bit, but she did kind of come back and try to defend her friend. Right. I will say that, but I do think that, and I'm saying this to say, like, I've been in a situation like that before, where it's like, ooh, hold on, sweetie, what was funny? Because I damn sure didn't get the joke. I was trying to figure out what was tea. And me personally, this is how I feel about it. Right. I feel that Brooklyn and TT were definitely close before Gigi came along, and I think that Gigi may be a smidge jealous that TT and Brooklyn have a bond, and she just coming in the trio a little bit. No shade, no tea. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
But do I think it was shady? Absolutely. Was I upset at the fact that they were like, because TT is unproblematic. Like, she live in her own world. She do her own thing. I didn't even realize that baby girl even made custom-made outfits until that whole thing. And then speaking of TT ended up selling out of her jackets. Like, congratulations, TT. She ended up selling out her jackets. And then what's her name? The basketball player, what's her name? Reese. What's her name?
Angela Reese.
Angela Reese reached out to her and asked her to custom made an outfit. So TT, girl, shout out to you. God don't play about his children. That's one thing about it. And I love to see when I love to see it on right. Because it's like like, I don't like when people play. Like, I don't like when people play like that. Don't play
was too, like, I feel like we look it too far, like, deep into it. I feel like it's just like it was funny. It was a joke. Like, hey, it was funny. I don't think it's like, oh, someone jealous of someone. It's just like, it was funny. Like, it was funny.
So you felt like, no, and then not only that, did you see the other clip when they were all taking pictures together and Gigi took the picture and left off real fast?
Okay,
like,
I did see that.
As if she was embarrassed.
She may have dragged it a little bit, but
and
I feel
no shade, no tea. Baby girl had on shorts and a shirt. Like, TT baby, you gave main character, and that's what it was. And the girls was mad. You gave main character, girl. And she really got what she wanted, because she said, you know what, I want to wear my custom made outfit to Rolling Loud because somebody might notice. And guess what? They did. Right. Everybody did. Mad ass. Okay, girl, child, don't play with TT. I'm sorry, I was mad about that. I should have made a video myself on TikTok, but I was upset about that. Yeah, don't do her like that.
Right, that's crazy.
Child.
All right, next we have some drama at the Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious is having disagreements with her co-host Lauren LaRosa. Jess feels that she was blindsided and confused by the Breakfast Club management team while she was on maternity leave. Basically to come back to Lauren, her temporary feeling to still be there. Yeah. So that's how she feels. She went live and talked about it and basically said they were running in like a high school and just how she was upset.
Right. I kind of feel Jess a little bit, but I understand both sides because business is business. But what I will say is, did they do Jess wrong a little bit? Yes. Yeah. I feel like, first of all, they should have had that not on camera. Like, that whole situation.
Leave us out the group chat on that too. That was a conference. That should have been a conference meeting, like with all the management. Like, they literally on live going back and forth. Yeah. Basically, and like, no, that's not cool.
Yeah, on the Breakfast Club. I think that was a little messy. But one thing I will say is that while Jess was trying to explain herself and express her feelings, Charlamagne, I ain't like how Charlamagne was trying to dismiss her feelings though a little bit. Cause it's like, come on now, bro. And people were saying like, oh, cause she a woman and this, that, and the third. Y'all gotta think, Jess had a baby a year ago. So she's probably dealing with postpartum. Okay, let's clock that. Right. And then too, she's coming back to a job that she thought everything was secure before she left. Right. So she's dealing with that. And then too, she's dealing with somebody she picked to fill in her spot, and now baby girl that took her spot. So is it a little weird? Absolutely. Right. Do I think Jess' communication was a little bit off? The difference between Jess and her co-host Lauren is that Lauren does have a background in she's a publicist, right?
Yeah, she has her journalism.
Excuse me. She has her journalism degree. And so, and then she's a little bit more corporate too. She know how to fight with her words. She like, what's up? Like, I want to fight you for real. She one of those, she like, I want to fight you. And then too, you got to think, Jess is a comedian. So like, Jess is used to like looking at you and just joke. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whatever she sees, she just off the dome. That's just how talented she is. Right. But then too, she also too have to understand, like, you know, when you're working, when you're stand up and radio is two different things. You know what I mean? So I think that's what a lot of fans were going back and forth with, trying to debate, like, okay, who's right and who's wrong.
I feel like two things can be right at once.
Absolutely.
She was definitely blindsided. She already signed her contract, things like that. Mm-hmm. But in business as well, you know, way back years ago, like women couldn't, you know, you get pregnant, like your job is kind of gone, kind of thing. That's why they came up with maternity leave and stuff like that. So she could be upset, and especially with them saying they didn't want 4 chairs, and now y'all have 4 chairs. It's confusing. Yeah, it's confusing for her. It's confusing for everybody.
And then don't Lauren have her own segment too?
Lauren took her segment over. Basically.
Right?
Just
right.
say you do it like you're doing it, so just go ahead.
Might as well take it.
But
yeah.
honestly, it's just segment. It's just with the mess. That's what she.
Was
known for.
Yeah.
And then Lauren, she's like, hey, I'm just here doing my job.
This what I know.
Like, you know what
right.
I'm saying? Like,
she like this what I know.
So it's like two things can be right at the same time.
And it could be intimidated too to Jess because it's like, damn, I had this first. Like she learned
too.
And that's another thing too. Exactly what you said. It's a learning process. Like Jess, you still that girl. It's just a learning process. That's it, friend. Just learn how to. I wouldn't even say be a little bit more corporate, but we talked about this too, even outside of like.
And then doing this is like doing a podcast. It's like learning, like this completely out of my
This is definitely both out of all elements, but at the same time too, sure you got to go with the flow.
Right.
But they definitely should have that conversation offline for sure. For sure.
In the group chat. Take us out of DDG's and Holly's group chat, and then also the Breakfast Club group chat today.
But then again, I do like the mess. So y'all keep coming with the mess because I like talking shit. I like to be other people's mess.
I hope they work it out.
I
hope they work it out though. I really do.
I think they will. And I think they have. I think they did come to an agreement. But I like them both. Like I said, I like Lauren. I like her. I like the different flavors she do bring to the Breakfast Club a little bit. I think she fit right in, to be honest with you.
I mean, it just feels...
And just fit in too. She Baltimore. Just from Baltimore.
The Breakfast Club seems so much older to me, though.
You always do that. Don't do them like that.
I just feel like,
I love the Breakfast Club.
Cool. I mean,
I love them.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the whole situation? Like your closing statements on the whole situation?
Like I said, I think two things could be right. I feel like neither one of them are wrong for how they feel.
Yeah.
And, just try to carry it not as messy.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah,
try
definitely.
To keep it very corporate.
Yeah, y'all got to keep it professional because we should have known all. I didn't even know all of that shit was going on.
I just literally just was like, all right, okay.
Okay,
she shut the elevator in her face. Like, shut the elevator in her face. I was like, whoa, what's going on?
Things get messy over there at the Breakfast Club, but it's okay. All right, sweetie, let's get into...
Breakfast food sound good right now, too.
Not the breakfast food, really.
Waffle House.
Yeah, but they gotta cook. I like waffles, but they gotta cook those waffles hard. One thing I don't play about. I
don't mind the sauce because I like pancakes.
Don't play with my waffles.
Like pancakes, and then if you put some like peanut butter on the waffle,
just make sure you cook my blueberry waffle. Cook it hard. That's it. I like mine's crispy.
I may need some.
Okay.
Some waffles.
Some waffles after this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the events for this weekend. Right. So from the 28th to the 30th, we have March Madness. Tickets are available at statefarmarena.com. And then from the 29th to the 30th, there's a family friendly event. It's called Brookhaven's Cherry Blossom Festival. It's a free 2-day family friendly event. They have music, an artist market, a kids zone, a classic car show for those who like cars, a petting world, that'd be cool for the kids, and then also a food truck, and then a 5K race, honey. So they get down out there, honey. And it is good too to see that they have some family friendly events because every time I turn around, all I see is
21 and up.
All I see is the brunch festivals. I see the mimosa festivals. I'm like, where they got for the kids besides the fair they have every year?
I've never been to the brunch festivals.
Me either.
I've never been to them.
Well, we don't have to make one. We have to go. Yeah, because I heard it was a good time. I ain't gonna lie.
You heard me? It may be worth having every weekend.
Okay, clock it. I heard it was a good time. Right. A great time.
And then next, also too, on Friday, March 29th, we have Skip Day. When you're in high school, you got senior Skip Day. We got Skip Day for the adults.
Okay, clock it.
At Westside Motor Lounge. It starts at 12 to 6. You RSVP at skipdayatlanta.com, which is cool. I love skipping.
That sounds fun. I'm not even gonna lie. And that's from what, 12 to 6?
12 to 6, yep.
Somebody said bring your laptops and everything. I seen the advertising. They like, bring your laptops if
you're supposed to be skipping.
No, we're not bringing no laptops.
I'm not bringing nothing.
No.
I'm bringing me.
My Wi-Fi is down.
Okay? Right. My computer's broke.
My computer broke. Okay.
Also, too, on Friday, March 29th, we do have the Cocktails and Conversation Spring Social. It starts at 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's at the Fern Museum. You can RSVP at linktree.emerging100atl.com. Yeah.
Yes, and I also did not mention the Cherry Blossom Festival. That is going to be located in Brookhaven, Georgia, at Ashford Dunwoody Road. Okay.
Yeah, that's nice. But you look it up, they'll find it.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, that sounds fun.
Right.